All right, well, we are at the part of the game where the Allies have no aircraft to fly. They're all based. We're down here on hour number 6. Now, I just got done moving the Japanese aircraft because, like I said, there are no Allies, and all these units here are on their way home. This one here is flying over the old Japanese Tokyo Express, so I'm sure they're going to do a little flyby. And all their fellows waving at them as they head home from 2 successful bombed missions. One was Iron Bottom Sound. That was a historical spot where the U.S. lost a lot of ships and a bunch of infantry at Beach Red. So it was a very good Japanese hour. They took the lead with 11 points, 8, 9, 10, 11 versus 5. And they also got some aircraft still airborne. And we got to roll dice for him because he's bombing with 1 bomb on a U.S.-Australian convoy. So we'll do that real quick before I have to unload groceries. All right, still recovering from the heat. It is hot out there, everybody. Stay cool, especially in the Midwest. Man, it came quick. All right. Whoops. That was no good. That was no good. Let's see if we can get 3 of them bounced out of there. A 3, so that will be a non-factor on that bombing run. He'll turn this way, and he will head home. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 more Japanese turns without an American or Allied response because all their aircraft are already based. When we come back, we'll continue with the Japanese turns. We'll be back. All right then, units heading on home with a 4 range. And based. And there you go. Next up, 3 range. All right, and the next group. And pass it up the other squadrons. There you go. We're just on our way home. Be right back. All right, there you go. Heading on back. We have this group here with an unsuccessful attempt at the U.S.-Australian supply line, I guess is what it was. Oh, convoys, yeah. So he will be moving his 3. All right, that is it. That'll be it for the first wave of the first month. We'll be continuing that until we base all the rest of these units. We're going to call a little break here and continue on maybe with our weekend in a little bit. If not, we will see you guys in our next gaming session. We'll be back. All right then, hour number 7 will be much the same, just intruder movements. So we'll go ahead and get rid of that. We might go ahead and just go through 7, 8, 9, and 10 and see where they get based, what hour they get based in. They might get based before the 10th hour, but we will see. So here's the positions before. That'll be Japanese positions after the 7th hour, 8th hour, out of 10, 4. All right, after hour 8 movements, we got 2 more to go, and we'll have everybody based and ready to proceed to the September 42 turn. Henderson field capacity goes up by 1. We'll be back. And then we're done going in hour number 10. We had some technical difficulties, but our last aircraft landed here. So there you go. Everybody is based. Everybody made it back to their airstrips in time. So we get to move this back up to hour number 1. We'll move this up to the planning phase, and the month will go to September. All right, now we will get 3 cards dealt. This command level represents stacking and card distribution. So, only 2 cards for the... I'll have to look that up again. That don't sound right, so we'll see. But it'll be definitely a new turn, and we will see what happens with the cards. We'll be right back. Okay, then we're continuing with the planning phase of turn 2. We've completed 1 turn, and the Japanese got a big lead from bomb targets mostly. and some damaged aircraft. You can see here the abort. These are Japanese abort. Now these abort isn't as bad as damaged, so I think you get abort back in the preceding or the following reinforcement phase, where these damaged units only come, you get those back via some card play. And also, I think he's got all of his reinforcements taken care of. He's just waiting for, the 11th Air Force reinforcement card. He must have stacked on him on that first turn. He got all his reinforcements. Well, he's got so much more aircraft. And over here, you can see we're still waiting on reinforcements. U.S. Navy reinforcements. Ooh. Chimeric chicks. Oh, don't know what that is. I can't really read 13th Air Force, so what the heck is this say? Com Air Cactus. Okay, Com Air Cactus, whatever that is. It's a reinforcement. I'm sure it's all historical, but we are not that brushed up on our history. Okay, so there's their abort. Luckily it's a B-17. He can come back in the coming up reinforcement phase, but he's got a couple planes there that are only come back in via card play. Now I was right about the cards, so the Allied player will go ahead first with the intruder. He gets 3 cards for his 3 command points, but the Allies are hating life with just 2. Now if you get a wild card on these cards and you get 3 of them, you can turn them in and skip the events, just use them as wild cards, and you get to bump up your command rating. But you skip your advantages you get with your cards, so strategy is involved. You need 3 wilds, so it'll tell you what's your wilds, what's not. Alright, let me make sure that's it. We're up to date with the planning phase. I don't think there's anything else really involved. Ooh, let me look through the rules and regulations. We'll be right back. Alright, the next part of the planning phase, after you get your campaign card picks, is reinforcements. So let's check out our cards and see what we did get. Our area force, reinforcements phase. Receive. I think we already got those. Our area reinforcements, so they're done with. We can't do that. Or, it says that or, my reinforcements phase, refit 1 damaged unit. So our damaged unit here gets to be put back on the map. There you go. There's the card. Then disposition, we reshuffle into the deck. So this one here, we'll just put back in the deck, and we'll reshuffle here in a second. Alright, well here we get the 11th Air Force. The 11th Air Fleet, rather, reinforcement. So immediate. Ooh, raise the Japanese command level by 1. Wow. So they're up to 4. It's a Japanese game. Next turn, we'll get 4 cards and reinforcements. First pick received a 3. Yeah, that's the 11th Air Fleet. So we'll go ahead and add these to more units that need to be placed on the map. Wow. Oh, can you say Japanese blowout? Alright, let's see here. And that is that card. Alright, and then the disposition of the card is reshuffle. So we'll put that one back in there, and we will reshuffle the deck. Alright, next, last card, immediate. So these immediate ones you'll do right away. Check the number of Japanese air units in a damage box. 0. If the total is greater than twice the turn number is 2, so that'd be 4. If they had 4 in a damage box, then reduce the Japanese command level by 1, but never to 0. Otherwise, refit 1 unit. We've got no more units to refit, so he's maxing it out. And disposition of this card will be to discard it. So we'll go over here and it'll join the Knight of the Battleships card. So the morale and Knight of the Battleships are done. We will reshuffle this deck. I'll be right back. Alright, so we have all of our Japanese units based. Raoul has its maximum of 8. Now we do have a seaplane here that can be based at any naval or unbombed infantry symbol. So I think we'll put our seaplane here at Cape Exuberance, right next to Guadalcanal. All right, now we'll play. There's also redeployment, so we have some more seaplanes over here that we can redeploy coming up. First, we have to look at the Allied cards. So let's see what we got going on here with the Allied cards. Select one of reinforcements phase. Refit 2 damage units or combat for 1 hour. Yeah. We can refit 2. We do have 2 in the damage. I think that's what we're going to have to do, yeah. We'll refit 2 of these. So we'll take 2 of these. Which ones do we want? Ooh, who is more valuable? Is that a seaplane there? Nope. SBD. They're the same things. So we'll refit. We'll keep 1 in the damaged. We'll have 2 we can place. That will be our logistical effort. All right, refit 2. Or we could have increased something for 1 hour. I think we need our planes. We'll do that, and then we reshuffle. So this goes back into the deck for a reshuffle. All right, next card. Ooh, we get reinforcements. Good deal. Raise the Allied command level by 1. Ooh, Allies that's sorely needed. All right. And receive the 13th Air Force, which is right here. Another B-17. That'll equalize us somewhat. So there you go. Still air superiority in numbers to the Japanese. We get to base these units here now, so we'll do that. The disposition of the 13th Air Force card is again reshuffle. So we'll place our units, reshuffle our cards, and we'll be back. All right then. Deploying as follows. We have us a P-40, P-39. There you go. Some nice silhouettes of those aircraft. Look really good. Talk about some good print jobs. My printer won't get that detailed. Look at my videos from my homemade war game. Whew, well, I'd like to get that. But anyway, there you go. And they're going to the newly increased capacity at Henderson Field to 3. So we'll take care of that one that's based there and those 2. The rest of my units. There you go. B-17, our B-26, and a refitted SBD going to Australia. Don't want to get them too close. Japanese can't hit Australia or New Hebrides. They can't hit Henderson, so that'll be that. We need to reshuffle the deck, and we'll be right back. All right, the card's been reshuffled. One thing I did notice is we still have a couple Japanese units on the import box, and they get put back. Oh, there's just 1. I thought it looked like 2. So we'll have to base him. And what do we do next? I think that might be it. Let me base him real quick, and I think we'll move on to our first hour of flight time. Be right back. I put him at the cave-in because I think he's maxed out. So he's back there. But another thing we got to look at is the Allies got it aboard, so he gets to get that one back, and that's another B-17. Whew. I guess we'll put him in Australia. Yeah, it'd be the best thing. It's got unlimited capability. So there you go. Now we should be up to date. 1 still in a damaged box, but that don't come into play. And 2, did we get rid of our 13th Air Force? Yeah, we got rid of them. Okay, yeah, reinforcements. Damage don't come back unless you get a card that says refit. We had a chance, but we did something else to the card. 9, we're ready for our first hour of turn number 2. Having way too much fun with simple little game. I kind of love these little mini games. Cactus Air Force fits right into my schedule and my time of year. So we're having a great time with it. When we're done with this one, we got another one to play. Don't get me wrong, we got the bigger games coming down the pipeline, but we really don't get a chance to play those until the leaves turn color and the snow starts flying. But that's my hibernating time of year. Time to play games. We're having fun with this. Got us a little bit of a easy day today. Be back.